What's happening, fellas? Check out this. Listen, guys, you've probably never seen one of these before, and you're certainly never going to see another one again. Certainly not this nice. This is a Honda XL80S. Very limited production, and most of the ones they made were ridden into the ground by use. Like Kyle, he's been on my watchful eye. I told him, don't take it in the dirt, don't take it off the tar, and take it easy on it. This came from the Justin Smith collection. This is, if you look up the word pristine in the dictionary, there's a picture of this Honda XL80S. And for you serious collectors out there, this thing has full provenance. I have the title, I have the original parts in the manual. I'll go over that in a second. I've got everything that came with this, along with the original factory brochure and some other stuff that you probably wouldn't expect to come with it, but I've got everything. And it is the definition of pristine. Now, Justin is a big believer in keeping everything OEM. The original tires on this, after 3 decades, has started checking a little bit. So he ordered this front original OEM NOS, new old stock. That's the exact same tire that came new from Japan and had it shipped over. He couldn't find a rear one, but thanks to Kyle, our project manager here, we found an exact replica of the original tire, right down to the same tread pattern. So the original tire had 99% tread, but it was checked and wouldn't be safe for riding, nor would it be handle well, because the tires get hard after that long. So every light, every switch, everything on this thing, it's the definition of perfection. The paint job is beautiful. That's the good news. The bad news is this is going to be expensive and impossible to replace. Let me show you the literature. Before I do that, Derek, Derek came all the way from West Haven, originally from Puerto Rico, fan of the channel. What are your thoughts when you saw this thing?
I'm going to tell you this. That's the nicest XL80 I ever seen in my life, man. I'm going to tell you, it's mint. It looks like it came out from Japan yesterday.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Thank you, brother.
I wish I could fit in there, but I need something.
I think you and me are probably over the weight limit for this, don't you think?
Yeah, way over. way over.
So, Kyle, what are your thoughts?
It's just an immaculate piece, honestly. Like, to replace this, like you said, it's impossible. You'll just never find one.
If you were to do a frame-off restoration for a bike like this, they start at $5,000 plus parts. It's $90 an hour, and figure 60 to 70 hours. It'll never be the definition of perfection that this one is. This is original Japanese quality and perfection. It's almost too nice to ride. And as far as the documentation goes, second to none. Check this out. Justin's entire collection was the most completely documented collection I've ever gotten. Here's the original owner's manual in brand new condition. Here's the title. Here's the 1985 XL80 XL100S brochure in brand new condition. It shows the XL80S features a high torque 80cc 4-stroke overhead cam engine, leading axle front forks, lay down rear shocks, MX style cross braced handlebars, steel skid plate, rugged dual purpose tires. It is street legal. Has United States Department of Agriculture approved spark arrestor and muffler, so you can ride it in the state forest. Low seat height for smaller riders, yet big enough for big kids like me. This is just an absolutely, here's the picture right here, absolutely unheard of to find a motorcycle like this from 1984 in this condition. It also comes with, this is, I found to be completely remarkable, this is the actual setup instructions from 1984. In 84, I worked at the Suzuki dealer. I remember getting these documents. We'd throw them out, after it was set up. This shows 36 pages of exactly how the bike comes in the crate, all the components that you have to put together on the motorcycle to assemble it, and 36 pages of explicit documentation on how this thing is set up and goes together. It gets better. Not only that, we have the original parts catalog right here, which is something you're not easy to come by. Again, this is a 80cc overhead cam single cylinder 4-stroke, absolutely bulletproof, 15 millimeter piston valve carburetor. It has a flywheel magneto, primary kick, 4-speed transmission. It has a 1.6 gallon gas tank, and it only weighs 158.8 pounds. So if you're looking for something to put on your back of your camper or to take with you on trips, look no further, guys. This is absolutely perfect. Please don't destroy it, though. If you get it, please take care of it. This is a very significant part of moto history. These are really rare. Here's the XL80S catalog. The other thing, if you want to buy this and leave it on display in the museum, we're pretty picky about what goes in the museum right now, because the museum 2 football field long floors are full. I'd be thrilled to have this in there. We can't afford to keep it. This is part of a major purchase that we did, and we have to pay off the bills, so, and the staff and everybody else. So this is the original shop manual, XL80S shop manual, 1985. Just a beautiful piece, man. As far as I know, I think this was a 2-year only model. This was the 85. I've rarely, if ever, seen these, and when I did, they certainly didn't look like this. So, guys, it don't get no better than this. Look at this. Junior, can you zoom in real close and personal on this gas tank right here and show them what's up? This thing is just absolutely, the shine is just beautiful. The seat cover looks, hey, like Derek said, it looks like it just came out of the box from Japan. Like, look at how thick the seat is, too. Nice, big, comfortable seat. Definitely haul my big butt around, no problem.
Look at the toolkit as well.
It even has a toolkit. Check it out. And the helmet lock, the shocks, everything on this thing's brand new. It's a brand new motorcycle. It's showing 410 original miles. Now, it's only been ridden to Dunkin' Donuts, is what Justin told me. He'd like to take it to Dunkin' Donuts on the street, like 3 miles from his house. So you take it on a coffee run. Bike's pristine. I do have a work order here. We did quite a bit of what I'll call preservation services on this bike. It's got a brand new battery. The gas tank was rinsed out. And Kyle, you got a new petcock. What's special about that petcock for it?
Yeah, I mean, I was able to find an exact OEM petcock for this, which I thought was super rare to find.
And that is an item that's considered a consumable. The petcocks wear out, especially with the fuel. So it's a brand new Honda petcock on there. It's got a brand new air filter. Of course, we changed the oil. It's got the NOS brand new front tire and the matching replica rear tire. Lights, everything works beautifully. In fact, there was one issue. The low beam on the headlight was out. So Kyle put a new headlight on it, a new head beam bulb, cleaned the carb, cleaned the jets, and test rode it. So it was 4 hours in the service department. Then Dean, one of our lead detailers, hand washed this, did not power wash it, he carefully hand washed it, degreased the chain, polished the wheels, the spokes, the plastics. The gas tank was professionally polished with a Carnauba, 2 coats of Carnauba paste wax to seal the finish in, polished the rear fender. He did touch up the kickstand and the hand controls a little bit. The kickstand had a couple nicks on it, so that was touched up with the proper paint and cleaned the chain and sprocket. So a total of 9 hours in the shop. It is ready to go back in the museum. It has ethanol-free fuel on it. It will be on display in the museum. Ethanol-free fuel, so you can leave that gas in there for 10 years, it'll be fine. Or if you want to drain it out and hang it from the ceiling of your man room or your personal museum, or if you're a Honda dealer and you want a showpiece for the center of your showroom, I wish I could keep it. This one's going up for sale. Like I said, we paid up for it. It's not going to be cheap. It's irreplaceable. You will not find another. If you find another XL80S like this, and nicer than this, it's going to be in the crate, okay? That's the only way you'll find a nicer one. We've had thousands of vintage bikes come through. Very rarely are they this nice. Kyle, you want to take it for one last ride and put it back in the museum where it'll be nice and safe. Our museum has, not only is it fully sprinkled with a $45,000 alarm system, camera system, we also have UV. The glass in the museum is 100% UV protected. So this thing basically won't see the light of day in the museum. It won't fade, it won't decay. The museum's kept at a constant temperature, humidity-free year-round. So it's in an awesome environment.
These engines have been in production for 50 years, and they're easily can be considered, with very few arguments, that they're the greatest play bike engine of all time. They're absolutely indestructible and parts are available, but what Honda did change was everything around it, including the gas tank, swapping a plastic gas tank, and
Now
all the restyles. They're not even made in Japan.
Made in Taiwan.
China.
They're made in China. The metals aren't as good.
The 80s XRs just reek of quality.
You will find none finer. It's much better than the new ones. It's hands down better than the new ones. So good luck. Call us if you have any questions, 860-454-7024. Thanks for watching. God bless America, and God bless Honda of Japan for making some kick-ass motor.